Hey, what's up, everybody? So, in this video, we'll discuss functions. So, what are functions? Functions are a collection of statements which are written in a program to perform a specific task. So, I'll give you an example. So, let's say you have three variables, principal rate and interest to find simple interest, right? Now, if you have to do this, uh, let's say 10 times in a program, so you won't be writing the code for finding the simple interest every time. So without functions, you will have to write the code every time to check a prime number. So what we do in functions, we write the code once, and then we use it wherever and whenever required in a code. So I'll show you so here I have defined a function. We use the keyword def, right? It's a hello world function which will print the statement first function, which will print the statement first function every time we execute it, right? So here, after defining the function, we executed the function and it printed the statement first function. Now, if I have to write a function to find a simple interest, so first it will be defined like def, and then you have to write the name of the function, and inside that you have to pass inside the function you need to pass the arguments which will be used in the function. So here the arguments are p, r, and t, and inside that simple interest is equal to p into r into ty 100, and then it will print simple interest, and then it will print simple interest. So let's execute this function with the arguments 1004 and 2. So you can see, yeah, it will. So so you can see it works, right? It gave us the simple interest. So let's explore it more. And one more feature a function has, you can describe or you can document what and each argument mean, right? So you can document it by writing it uh, using you can document it using by writing it in this form, right? Whatever information you want to document inside the function, you have to write it write it write it like this. You have to write it within inverted quotes. So whatever information you wish to document, you can document in this manner, right? And after that, if you want to check, so simple interest dot, and after that, if you just print simple interest dot double underscore doc, and then a double underscore, so all the comments which you have mentioned inside the function, right? So so here I have defined a function to find the product of numbers where the argument. So here I've defined a function product, and the argument will be a list of numbers. So the idea is to pass a list of number as an argument in the function, right? And what the function will do, it will take the product of all the numbers inside the list, right? So let's see if it works or not. Okay. So this error occurred because we only have one argument here, right? List of numbers. We don't have three or four. We don't have three arguments. We only have one argument. So what we will do, we will enclose two, three, four inside a list, right? So if I pass two, three, four like a list, yes, then it will find the product for us, because inside the function we have done a separate iteration for a list, right? So you can pass only one argument here. So you can pass only one argument here, but the idea is that if you want three numbers to be passed but you only have one argument, you can pass them as a list, right? And then you can do and then you can do an iteration inside the function which will which will perform the rest of the operation which you have defined inside the function, right? One important thing is a function, if it if it returns a value, then only it can be stored inside a variable, and then you can print the value. So for example, the simple interest function which we saw, not really returning a value here, right? So if you execute simple interest, and if you try to store that value inside a variable, let's say s, and then if you try to print s, it will show none, because the function is not returning any value here, right? However, it will just execute, it will print the simple interest, it will print the simple interest for you, but it will not return a value which you can store inside a variable. And that's why we try to print s here, but it's showing none, because simple interest is finding the simple interest, because simple interest is not returning a value in any which way, right? So that's all for this video. This was just a basic introduction of how functions work. If you have any doubts, you can leave a comment, and also comment the topic which you want me to teach on this channel, from data structures, programming, data science, and algorithms. And do subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you guys next time.